Hello, it's me. I'm sorry, but there is some stuff that I have to call out because I know it's BS and I have somewhat of some pretty solid evidence. Okay. We have to rewind all the way back to July of 2019. Back when I lied about something. No, that was wrong. Okay, yeah. But we're not talking about the action of that right now. Okay. We are talking about the fact that apparently you decided that that was so bad and I'm such a bad person because of that you can't be friends with me anymore. And you decided that on October 6th. Now, I'll tell you why that doesn't add up. Okay. From July to October, July, August, September. It's like 2 months and a week. So you decided that was such a terrible thing I did, and I'm such a bad person, and you chose not to unfriend me for 2 months and a week. Which just happens to be 1 week after September 29th. Yeah, I'm calling BS on that. Because if you felt that way, if that's what you wanted to do, if that's how you felt, how come you didn't? September 28th or earlier. You have to admit that's a pretty valid question. Second point about that very thing is there's people you've talked to a lot longer than me who did things a lot worse. And that's another reason. So yeah, you were either A, influenced, or B, forced. Don't think I don't know. There's something else now. This is just an observation based on how you acted at a certain time. It seems as if when I tried to contact you before, almost like you're afraid to talk to me. Not afraid of me, but afraid to talk to me. Which kind of leads me to believe something. I think someone's forcing you not to. Well, not forcing you not to, but they probably said something like, if you do, then they're gonna I don't know, maybe leave you or something. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm under the impression that you're being forced not to. And I have something else to support that. The one time you gave me a very lengthy response was on a platform that I don't think they're on. So that kind of coincides with my suspicion. Because, okay, hypothetically, let's say I was just full of it. Then you wouldn't be scared, you would just be annoyed. You just would have been all like, here goes Jared again, playing the victim, causing trauma, blah, 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 blah. If that's what I was doing, that's how you'd react. So, one of two, or maybe even both, has to be true in order for you to react the way you did. One, you're actually afraid that someone will find out you contacted me and they'll be like really mad about it because they're forcing you not to. Or B, you don't want to face the reality that you actually agree with me. That's my second thing I want to call out. Something else I want to call out is I have a feeling that not only is he not into cosplaying and or conventions, he almost has something against it. Like he doesn't want you to go. Which I would have no idea why that would be. But now I don't know if he did this or not. But something tells me that maybe he didn't tell you that you couldn't go, but he gave you an incentive not to. Or maybe he just did tell you that you couldn't go, in which case that is very controlling. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'm under the impression it's something like that. And, yeah. Another thing that points to that is that when I invited you to go to the thing, you never said anything about having plans to go. Something tells me that even if it wasn't canceled, you still would not have gone. And, yeah. Is maybe the reason he doesn't want you to go is because he thinks you're gonna run into like somebody else that you met from that. Although I don't know who would be there from at your local one. Or maybe it's because did he say it's like childish or something? Did he say something like you can't do that because, or wait, not that you can't do that, or that you shouldn't do that because it's like childish and like immature and you should only dress up for Halloween or something like all the normies do? Which even if like he doesn't want to, I don't see why he would care if you do. Or at least he shouldn't. Like if he knows that it makes you happy, then he should just let you do it. Actually, if he was really supportive, he should want to go, even if he doesn't want to go. Think about that, it makes perfect sense. Yeah. Third thing I'm calling out. Something else I want to call out. When I missed the movie, I guarantee you he saw it as an opportunity to make me seem bad. Now, I'm guilty of it, okay. It is my fault that it happened. Well, part of it is my fault, part of it was bad timing. But I bet he said something like, probably something like, well, sounds to me like he doesn't consider the commitment he made with you and that it's not important to him or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did he say something like that? I'll tell you why. Because he saw that as an opportunity to make me look bad. Now, what I did was wrong and I take responsibility for it. But I guarantee you, let's say you asked anybody else, if you asked someone that had no romantic interest in you, and you told them that the reason I wasn't there is because I was with family that I see once a year from a different country, I guarantee you their answer would be a little bit different. I guarantee you they would say something like, well, he shouldn't have missed it, but it was his family that he sees once a year from a different country, and you guys can just watch it tomorrow. Yep. I'm positive he did not say anything like that. So, yeah, that's the fourth thing I'm calling out. Not to say I'm not guilty of what I did, but if he was being truly objective and didn't want to get me out of the way, he would have said something like that. Something else I want to call out. I'm pretty sure that the last... Okay, now this is going to reveal that I'm watching your profile. But I'm pretty sure you're watching mine too. Let's be honest. Both of us are miles down that rabbit hole. Okay? So, that's no secret. You updated your profile picture on December 1st just to make me jealous. And here's the evidence I have to support that. You did not... Okay, you updated your picture before that, but none with him in it. Since May 2nd. So from May 2nd to December 1st, it just never occurred to you to have a picture with him in it? December 1st is the one day that you just randomly decided to? Okay. And that also just happens to be the one day after I posted something that might just be a little bit flirty? Okay. So, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That's 7 months. 7 months that you didn't include him in your picture. Now, these 7 months include your birthday, include Halloween, include September 29th. I thought for sure you'd do something for that. And include Thanksgiving. So if you were just randomly going to, why did you not do it on any of those days? And why did you not do it any day in between during that 7-month period? Gonna say that's a coincidence. Because if you are, then that's one hell of a coincidence. That's the next thing I'm calling out. Okay, so that's 5 things that I wanted to touch on. There's more, but for the sake of not making the video an hour long, I'm not going to go into too much more. So in conclusion, I want to say this. Why do you think I'm so bad? Like, really, why? And also, if I'm so bad, why are you better? Because that's kind of what you're implying. Now, it was wrong of me to lie about what I did. And you could probably say, well, how do I know you didn't lie about anything else? Okay. Anything else that you think there is, tell me what it is, and I can show you proof that I'm not lying about it. If I am not able to show you proof, you are able to see that makes doubting me not even an option. If I cannot show you something that solid for anything else you come up with, I will send you $100 through PayPal. Because there's nothing else. I promise you there's not. And if that's not good enough, then I don't know what else to say. If that's not good enough for you, then you don't deserve my energy. And furthermore, yeah, okay, I messed up. But if I don't deserve a second chance, why do you? How come you do? You've done stuff that gave me a pretty good reason not to trust you. You've lied to me before. You broke a promise. Why do you deserve my energy then? Why? Tell me. That's my response to that. Now, to quote Frozen, the past is in the past. And arguing about who did what isn't going to accomplish or change anything. So if you want to talk about my past, we can talk about yours. But like I said, that's in the past. So what I want to accomplish from this is evolution in this connection. It's a new year. So can't we vibrate on a new frequency? And change vibrations? Because I know that you know that I am ready to do that. And I know that you see that I'm different. That a lot has changed and I'm ready to evolve. Let me know if you're ready to join me. Well, wait, let me rephrase that. Not necessarily join me. Okay. But I do think a conversation needs to be had. And I would appreciate it if you did. So, yeah. It's up to you to reach out. And that's all for now.